Hello, today we're going to make pan-fried chicken in this black iron skillet. First I'm going to pour a little avocado oil in the bottom of the pan. We're going to turn the fire on. Here I have 4 leg quarters, 4 legs and 4 thighs, all seasoned in a bowl, ready to put in the pot. I like to put them with the skin side down. That way if anything sticks to the bottom of the skillet, it'll be the skin. So we're going to put them in the pan. I'll put the thighs first because I have a big piece of skin on the thighs. And then we're going to put the legs on the top. Let's put this, make sure it's covered. Alright, you can hear it starting to sizzle. Now we're going to put the legs on top. To get my chicken prepared, I usually take them and put them in the sink and wash them real good with the, rinse them real good with the water. And it looks like I missed a piece of the skin or whatever, this hard stuff on the drumstick. I'll take that off. But I wash them real good with water. I rinse them off real good with water. Then I cut the legs from the thighs. And then I put them in my bowl and I season them real good and I let them set for a little while. Now that it is sizzling a little bit in the bottom of the pot, I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to put my timer on for 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, we're going to check them. Okay, the 5 minutes are up. My timer is going off. We're going to open the pot and they are cooking good. We're going to stir them up a little bit. We want the chicken to brown in the bottom, and they are browning good. Kind of got to scrape them up because they do stick. So that's why we put the skin side down. We're going to leave them just like that, and we're going to put the lid on. And we're going to cook it for another 5 minutes, but we're going to turn the temperature down a little bit. Medium. And we'll put the lid on. And we'll put our timer back on 5 minutes. Okay, our timer's fixing to go off again. It's been 5 minutes. Turn the kitchen timer off and we're going to open up the pot. Oh, look at all the good gravy. This chicken is cooking good. Now we're going to scrape the bottom of the pot once more. And we're going to move the chicken around a little bit in the pot. Now we're going to put the lid back on again, and it's still a medium heat. And we're going to put the timer on for 5 more minutes. Okay, our timer is going off. We're going to look at our chicken. Ooh, it looks really good. Oh, let's turn off our timer. We're going to stir our chicken to hold the pot. Oh, it's cooking good and it's brown and making a brown gravy. A yummy brown gravy. Okay, at this point we're going to put the lid back on while we chop our onions. And this is Vidalia Chop Wizard. I purchased this over at Bed Bath & Beyond. And it really makes life easy. You can chop onions, bell peppers, celery. You always put the hard side up. That way when the little fingers inside push on it, it pushes on the hard side. So we're going to chop our onion. And I'll show you something else about this little chopper that really makes it nice. If you look right here on the side, if you hold it to the side, it tells you how much you have in it. A half cup, a whole cup, it's be a cup and a half, and 2 cups. So that makes it nice if you're going by measurements. So let's chop our onion. So I cut the onion in half, and then I cut the half again, and then again. And then I take one of the 1/8 and put it on the chopper. Well, this one didn't come all the way. Let's see. I kind of push it in a little bit so it holds it in place. And then pop it down. All right, let's see how much we have. That's 1 medium. It's probably a cup and a quarter because it doesn't go all the way to the half, and it doesn't, and it's over the cup measurement. So now we're going to take our lid off. And we're going to add our onions. So we cook the chicken for 15 minutes, 5 minutes on high, and then 10 minutes on medium. So now we're going to cook them for another 5 minutes with the onions. And like I did with the shrimp, did the shrimp and onions, I always like to season my onions, and this is our favorite, my family's favorite, Conrico seasoning. So I'm going to just sprinkle a little seasoning over the onions. And we're going to put the cover back on, and we're going to cook it for another 5 minutes. Yummy gravy that it's made. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit, get those onions mixed in there. Cooking it, the chicken is not quite cooked. All right, this one is not pulling away. So we're gonna get all the onions off our spoon, and we're gonna put the lid on it. We're gonna turn it down just a little bit more. And we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Okay, our timer is going off again. We'll turn that off and we'll open up our chicken. And it looks like it is just about ready. It's looking pretty yummy. And if you have a Meet the Mama channel, also check the thigh, because the thigh is normally the one that takes longer to cook. So we're going to turn it on. Let's look in the back. See, poultry, 165 degrees. So we'll stick it right into the thigh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's really done. Turn off the fire. We'll put our chicken down into the gravy. And it is ready to eat. Okay, we finished our chicken, our pot fried chicken, and we also cooked some rice. So now we're going to serve our plate. I'm going to take a spoon of rice, and then we're going to take a piece of chicken and some good gravy. So this is our pot fried chicken and onions over rice. So let's give it a taste. Thank you, Jesus, for this food. That is so good. Great flavor. Thank you, Jesus.